Hi guys, so for show and tell, I've picked my Clawda ring. Um, I've had this ring for about 2 years, but I've been wearing Clawda rings for about 8. Clawda rings are an Irish tradition. They represent love, loyalty, and friendship. The hands holding the heart represent the friendship, the heart represents the love, and the crown represents the loyalty. The first Clawda ring I ever got, and my mom ordered for me from Avon. I wore it for about 6-7 years, and it was just plain Jane sterling silver. Well, my boyfriend 2 years ago, 2 or 3, he got me this one that has my birthstone in it, and then he got me and him matching band sets that have the Clawda symbol on it. The Clawda ring really means something to me. I'm half Irish, half everything else in the book, and you know, ever since I found out about the Clawda ring, I researched it, and I've just always loved the idea of them. Wearing the Clawda ring on your hand, whichever hand, your left or right, means something different, and including which finger and which way you wear it, whether the crown is toward you or away from you. It means whether you're taken or you're single, and on another hand, it means either you're engaged or you're married. I actually had a teacher one time, and it was a substitute teacher. He had a sleeve, and he had a huge Clawda symbol tattooed on his arm. And he noticed my ring, and I noticed his tattoo, and me and him sit there and talked about the meaning of it and how it meant so much to him and how it meant so much to me. I don't ever go out without wearing my Clawda ring. I sleep in it, I shower, and I do dishes in it, which I shouldn't, but I do. Like I said, I've wore them ever since I can remember, and I probably always will. They're a part of my life, and I don't plan on getting a tattoo like that teacher did. Definitely not. I'll just keep up with the rings. The prices for Clawda rings are ridiculous. They can go from $5 to $1,000. You can get any type of diamond or anything in them, or just a plain Jane one. You know, they are Irish tradition. If you're not Irish, I guess you really wouldn't care so much about them. But if you look into the history of them, and if you find out you are Irish, maybe you'll get a chance to get one day. My niece actually has one. My sister-in-law ordered it for her, and she doesn't wear hers as often, but hers is beautiful. It's gold and has a little diamond in the middle instead of like mine has a purple heart. You know, she's not really into the Clawda rings as much, I guess, where she's so young, but I had jumped right into them once I found out about them. It really does mean something dear and near to me. If you're trying to look up the Clawda ring, it has many different names. Here in the U.S., we do call it Clawda ring, but if you're trying to go for an Irish tradition, it is called something else. I couldn't tell you how to pronounce the name or anything. You can figure out which hand it should go on. I personally would advise you to go ahead and look up your ancestry and see if you do have any Irish ancestors, or if you are part Irish and you know it, maybe Google, a Clawda ring and see if you want one. Like I said, this has meant something to me for a very long time, and it's very near and dear for me, and I always have it. Always. It's always on my finger. It never really leaves unless I take it off for some reason, like now I have it off. Every now and then I do clean it, but I clean it myself. I don't go take it to get cleaned because I don't want them to lose it or anything, and I can't stand not wearing one.